Well, we're going to try this again. Hey folks, Lester here. Can you hear me? Is my volume working? I am going to need to find out from you all if the volume is working or not. Oh, thank you, Lord. I would drop to my knees if I could, but I may not be able to get back up. So this morning, JMie and I are on the road. We're traveling, guys. We have sat at the RV spot long enough, and now we're on the road and we're getting the most of our Louisiana tour. I'm pretty much just kind of following JMie's directives, and I'm going wherever she tells me to go. Today, or this morning, we have found ourselves on the bayous, okay? We're on the bayous. And we stopped at a resale shop, an antique place. There are multiple buildings here at this particular location. But before we do any of that, I'm gonna step inside and we're gonna have ourselves some kind of breakfast. I need a coffee, something to eat. So you guys are gonna come with me. Now remember, to respect privacy, I'm gonna be real careful that I don't go in here and like, you know, just disturb folks. So just bear with me, okay? Come on. It's nice to see you all. Coffee house, established in 1991, a place where coffee is served and people gather for talk, entertainment, etc. That's lovely. Okay. Now let's try to find JMie. There she is. All right. What'd you discover? Have you looked at the menu yet?
It looks delicious.
All right, look here.
It's a sign-in sheet.
Did you already do it?
I did not.
Well, why would you have not have done that?
I know that you have better handwriting.
Are you from another state? Tell us where you're from. Here you go.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. Oh, gosh.
What's wrong?
Here, I thought you were going to write Lester and JMie.
Well, I will, but it doesn't fit.
Yeah. Every time I see a gator, or I don't know if it's a crocodile or a gator, all I think about is waterboard. And he's like, Mama said that the alligator's angry because it got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Today's date, right?
Today's the 5th. Yeah, 12/5.
I'm putting you on a gumbo tour. All right, now I'm going to go sign your name over here.
No, it's okay.
I'll do it. From Toots to Boots?
I'll do it.
Oh, now your penmanship has improved.
I thought it was going to be,
Oh, you were looking for romance on the bayou? He was looking for romance on the bayou. Guys, JMie came looking for romance on the bayou. You're right, my penmanship is much nicer than yours. I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you, okay?
A number in your party. 1. How about that?
You gonna leave a mini pearl? Mini pearl will travel. Have mini pearl will travel, or something cute like that. Man, I'm not gonna be able to read that without my glasses on.
There you go.
Okay, let me put my glasses on and read that.
You don't have to. I just love this place.
Have a mini pearl will travel. I love this place. Okay. Well, let's make our way up and see about ordering, shall we? Remember, we're trying to respect people's privacy, so we're not going to be... Yeah, I think... Well, all I really care about right now is just... I'm not really going... This is not part of my gumbo tour, guys. I think it's too early for gumbo. It's more breakfasty right now. And so we're going to go with some beignets.
They have filled beignets, they have a single beignet, and they have beignet fingers.
Yeah, so could you...
open-faced beignet where you can make it as a sandwich.
Okay, babe, calm down on the beignets part. Is there just like a normal breakfast or something or anything? You guys go ahead. Is there like a normal breakfast or anything?
eggs, served with grits or hash browns, bacon, sausage, or ham, and a biscuit or toast.
Perfect. That's what I'm going to have. Alrighty. I'm ready to move around when you are. Guys, we are on the Bayou. I think this lady here was next. Are you next, sweet lady?
Oh, no, sir.
No?
Sorry.
Ma'am? Did you want to guys? You're waiting? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So it's a little bit congested right here in the entryway.
If you're in a hurry, this may not be the best place.
Oh boy, they say it straight, just like it is. Welcome to the coffee house. Like everywhere else, we are short-staffed, and keep in mind, we are not fast food. I love that. If you're in a hurry, this may not be the best place right now. Please be patient, be kind, be a nice human being.
I love that.
Thank you. Jamie, we should have that on our channel, because already this morning, I don't like to get myself bothered by things people say. But one of the first comments I saw is, Lester again. Lester again. So all I can say is, I'm not here for everybody. I'm here for those who want us. Right? Does that make any sense to you? I'm not here for, if you're saying Lester again, I'm not here for you. We're here for those who want us here. We're here for those who want us here.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then we're not here for you anyway, and we never have been. Right? So what we're going to do is we order here at the window, and then we're going to make our way into the dining room, where we're going to have we're going to find the table, okay? I'm going to walk over and go ahead and find the table. Is that okay, Jamie? The breakfast. If you'll have to do my hash browns kind of crispy. 3. This is kind of a private dining room over here. I wonder if we could sit here in the private dining room so we don't have to bother anybody else. Hey, I'm going to ask for us to interview somebody right quick. Would y'all like that? Do y'all want to interview somebody who's sitting here eating? How about it? I'm just looking for a yes or a no. And I'm also making sure that we still have volume. So is everyone able to hear us? It's kind of funny that you get mixed answers here. So I asked a simple question of, are you able to hear us? And I'm seeing about 90% of the people saying yes, just fine. And you hear an occasional person saying no. So how does a person say no if they can't hear me? Think about what they're doing, guys. Anyone who said no had to have been able to hear me to have answered the question. Don't you get that? How people just do things to be mean? I'll say it again. I'm going to say it again for those in the back. I asked you a question. I did not sign language. I asked you. I said, can you all hear me? And 90% of everyone said yes, loud and clear. And a few people said no. So those people saying no are doing nothing more than trying to get into my head. They're trying to get into my head. But if you could not hear me, then how would you have said no? I'll sit here. If you think we can sit here in the private room? Yeah. Did you ask? Or are you just saying that we can? You're quite the grouch today. What did I do?
I'm not the grouch. I'm tired.
Well, you better perk it up, sweetie. Better perk it up.
Perk it up with some food.
All right.
It's going to be fine.
Jamie, something really funny just happened.
What happened?
Well, people like to mess with me, right? You know how they get to my head?
Yes.
And so I walked into the private room and I says, hey, can you guys hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay? And immediately, no. And I'm thinking, wait a minute.
They're messing with you.
If they couldn't hear me, how could they say they can't hear me?
It's true.
They're trying to get into my head. What are you reading?
This is called Country Roads, and it intrigued me.
Sometimes I have to do this. Sometimes I have to do this. Calm down.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm fine.
There's something I did or did not do that got her off her game.
No, that's not true.
And I think it all started whenever I went to sign in, and you told me you had not signed in. You said, go ahead. And I only signed Longhorn Lester because my intention right there was pure. I was trying to promote both of our channels. And so by putting Longhorn Lester, look, JMie.
How's that possible? What is happening with YouTube?
I don't know.
Because look, the microphone is on. Hit the mute, hit the microphone.
Maybe my phone got wet.
It's allowed to get wet. It can go down to like feet. They hear us now.
Maybe my phone just got wet.
The sound is fine. Okay.
Maybe my phone got wet. My phone has been wet several times. It's been by the hot tub, and it's been out in the rain.
It's better now, I think.
But I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. Anyway, so if I hurt your feelings by not putting Lester Hart JMie, I was just trying to put both of our channel names on there so that anyone that came in would want to see a little bit about the channels that were here, the actual YouTube channels. If they come in, or if the people here don't know who we are, they may want to look it up at some point.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to be unromantic.
It's all good.
Okay? Well,
I don't know what's going on with the sound.
here's what we'll do. We'll just say, you know what? If you can hear us, awesome. If not, sorry. Because it appears as though it's iffy on some who can and some who cannot.
Yeah. Apparently, people say that we're close to a bunch of the plantations.
How would they know that?
Did you tell them where we are?
I did not tell them where we're at.
Or maybe they just meant to New Orleans in general.
So I did not say where we're at. And I will say, for those who are having a hard time hearing that, I see a lot of comments about if you go out and then you come back in, it works a lot better.
I'm gonna pull it up myself and see what
Yeah.
we sound like.
That's a good idea.
What channel are you on?
I'm on the Coffee Club on I'm a Survivor Sanctuary.
Okay. There's sound.
Well, JMie can hear just fine. So I would just probably recommend that if you're having sound issues, you probably have multiple channels open at the same time, and your phone or your device can't keep up with all that you're trying to do. So what you might want to do is log out of everything. I've given this advice a few times before. Just log out of everything. This is like the teacher in me. I would tell my students the same thing. Take your device and shut it down. Reboot. And sometimes in that reboot process, it'll all catch everything that needs to be shut down can be shut down. You do know, and I don't know how to demonstrate, but your phone is a lot like this book, right? So right now you're open to this page, which could be I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. But what you don't realize is that in the back of your phone or in your device is the other page you were watching yesterday, another channel or Amazon. And over here, you don't see it, but it's running, is your Apple gathering all of your data. And over here is something else that you were watching before you begin to watch us. So if you have to learn to close it out. You gotta learn to close it out. If you don't know how to close it out, you have to learn that. JMie knows how to close it out, and I've learned how to close it out.
It's
Lester,
like everything in life. Sometimes you gotta unplug and restart it.
Unplug and restart.
I tell that to Lester a lot. I'm like, you need to unplug and restart, which is a lot of what this trip has
and then,
been.
so for the lady who goes, Lester, I'm not a 2-year-old. A lot of us are in our infancy when it comes to technology. And so I'll be the first one to say that even at my age, when it comes to technology and how fast things change, when all the apps and how things are running in the background, the cookies and all the things, I am in my infancy. And so
sometimes
I'm
Lester
not
goes,
scolding you.
Lester's
I'm
like, it's not working,
reminding
and I don't know
you.
why it's not uploading. It's taking so long, and he starts to panic. And I'm like, take a moment. Have you restarted your phone?
I know.
No. And I'm like, have you restarted the app? No.
Catherine has 12 tabs open in her head.
Story of my life. At least that is going. And then there's music in the background that I can't figure out which tab it's on.
I know.
No.
So I will say, as of right now, we're working fine. And if it's not working, it's probably more on your end, because JMie pulled it up and there's volume is fine. And no one else is complaining. So for those who are still saying there's an issue, it's more than likely over on your end, okay?
I'm so sorry. I just realized something.
What?
You called it Coffee Club, and I ordered you a Dr. Pepper. I'm so sorry. I saw it in the corner, and I was like, oh, you haven't had Dr. They don't have Dr. Pepper in New Orleans. It's not, they don't carry it really. So I was trying to be like, here's an extra special little thing, and then I'll just open your live and you're like, a Coffee Club. I'm like, oh, I have failed. I have failed you. I'm so sorry.
All right, Dawn McDonald, I'm going to send you on over to the suite by and by. Miss McDonald, who gets tired of hearing me preach the same thing. So what happens is you are very blessed to have people to follow the channel, but not everybody is on the same level as far as the technology goes. So I'm just explaining it to those who need the repeating. I taught school for a long time, and so I understand the importance of that. Go ahead, JMie.
I love the Caffeine Club. That was cute.
Rochelle, adios to Miss Rochelle too. Moderators, get on them. So what did you order?
I ordered the finger beignets.
Ooh.
And then I ordered you a 3-egg breakfast.
Hold on, a finger beignet, so it's not going to be as...
It's not going to be a square, so you eat it one at a time. That's what she told me. She goes, so you don't have to like flip it all over your face.
Sounds like a French toast stick. I've heard of a French toast stick.
So I learned something this trip. I told Lester that a beignet to me tastes a lot like a funnel cake.
Which I've never had one of those.
I learned that he's never had a funnel cake.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
JMie.
Yes.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Ooh wee.
Speaking of,
They look just like mozzarella sticks.
or fingers. Which finger are you gonna eat? And whose finger are they?
I'll eat the witch's finger, the crooked one, the crooked witch's finger. Which one are you gonna try?
I'm going with a short, girthy one. Ready? Cheers.
The short, girthy one. Jamie,
Well, it's
you had to
wide.
go
I don't.
there?
It's so short and stubby.
Mmm.
Anyway,
These are amazing.
mm-hmm.
These are better. These,
they're gonna hate to hear this. These are better than Cafe de Monde.
Oh, you can hate if your heart wants you to hate, but these are better than Cafe de Monde. Guys, these are melt in your mouth.
Yeah. They're essentially a funnel cake, though, or an elephant ear, depending upon what part of the country you're in. Oh, I'm eating this long, skinny one now. Yeah,
Oh
these are
my
good.
God. These are like melt in your mouth good. Guys, when I say melt in your mouth, it literally dissolved right on top of my tongue. That was delicious.
They're hot. It's fried dough. It's basically fried.
We're not saying
pancake
it's
batter.
healthy. We're not saying it's healthy.
This was not about health on this trip. There was nothing about health on this trip. Lester and I are going to need to walk the pastures 5 times a day after this trip.
Yeah, I will have to get back on my diet when I get back home.
So it's very cold and wet here. It's not pouring or anything. It's kind of misty, sprinkly every once in a while, and it's cold. It's very cold.
It's hard to eat these without making a mess.
But it's easier than eating the ones we ate yesterday.
Yeah, but I will say that eating the sticks are a lot easier than eating the...
Yeah, whoever created these was brilliant.
I'm going to, so I can have me a drink.
Oh, yeah.
If you'll help me create another place for a tripod here. Now we
Is
have
it bad that I'm eating the third one
leaning
on?
against the napkin holder.
I'm eating my third one right here on camera.
Okay? Is that okay? I'm going to slide over a little bit towards you. There we go. So
This is a very cool old farmhouse or swamp house. Wait,
it's a
what are
swamp
they?
house. Well, so
If you're in the swamp and they don't farm, but it's just an old house, like up where I'm from, we call that an old farmhouse, even if they didn't farm, because all old houses were basically old farmhouses.
yeah.
But I know in different states there's like different designs and different things. What do you call it? Just an old house?
So it looks like a lot of the homes are made of wood, which I'm guessing it has to be because don't you think that homes that are made of anything else would like rust?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see many mobile homes around here.
Shack. Country home. Country home.
Yeah, I wouldn't call
Oh.
it a shack.
It is a farm. This probably was a sugarcane farm.
Maybe at some point it was a sugar cane. So these really are delicious. I don't want to eat too many. I want to make sure I save room for my eggs and my bacon.
I ordered some egg as
And you know what's scary? Hey, buddy. Hey, bud.
No, he's talking to other people now.
Let me get this guy. Hey, fellas. Hey, what's his name? Chris. Chris, come say hi right quick. Hey,
Lester met a friend.
sit down for a minute.
Chris, do you like being on
I
camera?
don't think you're going to be shy to be on camera.
No, I know you from somewhere. You look familiar. You look familiar. You famous,
hold on,
right?
Hold on.
There you go. Oh, there we go. Now I remember.
Sit down, Chris.
Okay, now I'm an older guy.
You-
y'all
Introduce
doing?
yourself.
I'm Chris from Louisiana. I've been here all my life.
When I walked in this restaurant, he gave me a really kind compliment. What'd you tell him? You remember?
I told him he had a beautiful hat on. I'm a hat guy. And then he took the hat off. Look how beautiful. You see
Oh,
that?
no,
Yeah.
you don't like that, do you? But I thought that was wonderful. And I'm going to tell you something that me and my wife both agreed. As soon as you and your brother walked off?
Correct.
The guy when you walked off, says he shined his light.
Yep.
Because you didn't have to speak to me.
No, I didn't.
You didn't have to say a word to me.
No.
Chris was so kind to us and
Yes.
He
and
showed
told us
us-
about how the place works. And he's like, I come here every day for.
Yes.
You have coffee and breakfast
Yes,
or just
yes,
coffee?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So he explained. He goes, and if you cross there, you step into this space and you go into here. And he was so welcoming.
Yeah, awesome place. Great food, great ambience, great people, the culture. There's a location where you can shop. I told him to stay away from that location because
He did not.
addictive.
He was
yeah,
an enabler.
Once you go there, you're gonna probably spend all your money.
Oh,
But,
no.
hey, I mean,
Well, luckily we're on the end of our trip and our money's almost all gone. So,
yes,
I think we can
yes,
stop here first.
yes, yes.
You have to work today, Chris?
No, ma'am. I'm
Oh,
off
good
today.
for you.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. you
Oh,
know.
congratulations.
Like I said, everything happened for a reason. I met y'all for a reason, for
Yes,
a purpose.
sir.
Y'all have great energy. I mean, beautiful
Aw.
spirit,
I think
beautiful
you have
character.
great energy. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Well, I like to say that some people shine a light.
Right.
And we preach that to our channel all the time about shine your light. You don't got to go through life being so mean and bitter.
Amen,
We may
amen.
have so many indifferences. I don't know much about you. You don't know much about me.
Amen.
It cost you nothing to be kind to me.
Right.
And it meant the world.
Wow.
It just meant the world to
Wow.
me. And
It was
today
huge.
we don't know what we're doing. We're lost.
Wow.
And you, maybe you saw that in us. I don't know.
I mean, everybody has a light, a beacon that shines within them. You know, a
Yes.
spark. And sometimes, we see it, sometimes we don't, but we choose to see that spark.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Like I tell a lot of people, love is not a feeling.
Yeah.
Love is a choice, it's an act of the will. You choose to love. Because if I tell you I love you because of how I feel, now feelings are chemical. They change every 5 seconds.
This
so,
is true.
You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that.
That is
It's-
so deep.
Love is not sex. People think love is sex, thinking, oh, we can make love. There's no such thing as making love.
That's
Because
true.
how can you make something that don't even exist?
Yeah.
If you don't have it from the beginning, how can you make it?
That's true.
So, but that's just, I'm sorry, I don't want to.
No, I love it. This is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Listen, we have met some really neat people along this trip, and I'm going to say that you're right there in the top of
Yeah.
some folks that we've met. So thank you so much for
Thanks
not.
for
Thank
joining
you so
us
much.
and,
That's
and
awesome.
for showing us around and telling us all
Yes.
about how this goes. But
Yes.
And
you're
I
on
hope we didn't throw
YouTube
you on the
Yes.
spot
this
here.
morning. So
Yes. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more content like this. Like and subscribe for more content like this. Make sure you support these good people. They're
Aw.
beautiful,
We
great
appreciate
energy.
Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Chris.
Yes,
We
yes.
really do.
Love y'all. Good talking
Thank
to
you.
y'all.
No, very
You
nice
are.
to meet you, Mr.
Yes,
Chris.
ma'am. Yes, sir.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you. I like
Thank
that hat. Yes,
I know you
come
do.
on. Bring it in. Bring
Hey,
it in.
here.
Yeah.
Let me see the size of your head. Can you
Okay,
put that
yeah.
on?
Well, the gray hair. Let's see.
Let's see if it'll fit you. Take.
Yeah, it fits a little bit.
Take it with you then.
Yes. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yes,
could
sir.
I have yours?
Well, you want a piece of this hair?
Is the hat attached to the hair?
Oh well, no, it comes separate. It comes separate.
That's
And this is a
amazing.
nice hat.
Take it with you. If you'll wear it, I'm positive.
You sure?
I'm
Yes, sir.
positive. I will say this: it's just slightly worn. I wore it yesterday,
That's fine.
and that's all I wore. So it's all yours. But
Wow.
let me show you your hair right. So you don't give me your hat. You don't think it would look good on me?
This wouldn't look right. I mean, there's a lot of gray hair up in here. And
Hey, at least you still got your bud.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I hope you wear it with pride.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Have a good one. Y'all have a good one.
It's very nice
Keep
to
up
meet
the
you.
good work.
Yes, thank
ma'am.
you
Yes,
so
Bye,
much.
buddy.
Yes,
Take care
keep
now.
that energy going.
See you later, buddy.
Yes, sir. All
Thank
right,
you.
awesome.
Bye-bye. That was so wonderful. And a really nice guy. But what the jest about is so true. We walked into here, no video camera. There was no camera out. There was no video being made. We
That's
pulled
me.
up over here, sweet lady. Hey, them things are delicious.
These are the
Them-
greatest things ever.
Oh, y'all never had them before?
No.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting.
You
I
get
don't know
three,
which
baby.
is
I
which.
get
Okay.
two.
And then, do you have any silverware, sweet lady?
Yes, there's gonna be a little hutch out here.
Oh.
It's gonna have silverware,
Okay.
butter, and
Oh,
jelly, all that good
Thank you
stuff.
so much.
Oh, God, y'all enjoy.
I can't believe he gave up his new hat. I'm happy he did because that gentleman right away was like, I love your hat. That looks so good on you. That's a really sharp hat. And then they started talking about hats and where we've been, and it looked really handsome on him too. I have hiccups. No, I ordered regular breakfast as well. I ordered the smaller version of Lester's.
Yeah, this is
breakfast.
this is not part of our tour.
No,
The gumbo tour, I mean.
no. Say prayer.
Yep. You want to do it? Or
Nope,
want me to?
go ahead.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Lord, for people like Chris and for so many wonderful people here on this channel who also shine their light through the comments, because they do. And I hope and pray that those who are dealing with things, who are finding themselves waking up and, can find that light at some point. Thank you for the breakfast and the time that we've had together, the animals being safe, and those who are taking care of the animals. Protect our children and all of our families. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, I'll tell you what, we walked in, and that guy didn't know us from the next people. He just saw a couple of folks walking in.
Can you reach that hot sauce?
What are you looking for?
That hot sauce right there.
Yes. And there's also butter over there if you need
I have
butter.
one hat of
You got
butter.
it? Okay.
I can split it with you.
I don't think I need butter. And I'll tell you what, I think that he probably recognized us as not knowing what we're doing,
Yeah. We definitely stood out.
looking a little bit lost. And he came out and he goes, here, let me show you how to do it. And at that point, he says, I really like your hat. And I'm like, I bought it yesterday. We talked about my hat for a couple of minutes. He introduced me to the guy he was here with, his friend or his brother. It was his brother. He said,
Brother.
right. He and his brother were here. His brother was quiet. He didn't talk much. That's why I did not invite him over. I mean, he could have come over if he wanted to. But Chris is just, I bet you in life he goes around talking and just being kind to people.
I just love what he said though about love being a choice.
Love is a choice.
I think that speaks on so many levels. It doesn't have to be just romantic love.
Well, and what he said was very true. People always say, well, hey, we made love. No, yes, you don't make love. Love is a chemical thing that happens between people. And, yeah. And no, never. Lester never said, hey, by the way, I'm not gay. I never said it. Okay? Kindness is free. How's your breakfast, sweetie?
Delicious.
So,
I feel like if somebody were to make a compilation video of this trip though, 99% of it would be me shoveling food in my mouth at this point in time, because that's what we've sat down to showcase. Don't do that. Please don't do that. That would be the most mortifying thing in the world to me.
you mean if Miss Megan
Yeah.
wanted to make one of her videos, which we all love, but her video just showed video after video after video of JMie eating. Don't do it, Miss Megan.
Don't do it, Miss Megan.
We love you, Megan, but don't do that. Well, I've not had a chance to have a coffee with you all in a while, and
No.
it appears as though today will be no exception. I ended up with a Dr. Pepper.
Sorry about that.
What? I'm not complaining
This breakfast food is really good.
because, like Jamie said, you could not get a Dr. Pepper in New Orleans,
No?
and I don't know why. I don't get it. Pepsi, Coke,
But they didn't have Pepsi Zero. They only had Diet Pepsi or regular Pepsi.
but the places that we went, now I'm sure there's gonna be people who say, oh no, when I was there, we found Dr. Pepper. But the places that we went, we could not get a Dr. Pepper, and I don't know why.
I had to drink beer.
Isn't Dr. Pepper a part of Coca-Cola now or not? Or are they separate?
I don't know who's got Dr. Pepper. I think it's part of Coca-Cola. For a while, it was its own thing.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I love hash browns. So the options here were hash browns or grits, biscuit or toast, choose the meat, and choose the amount of eggs. And Lester got all the meats. I chose bacon. I like all the meats too, but if I have a choice, it's gonna be bacon.
Well, like I said, and Jamie said, we
Dr. Pepper's
threw
owned by Pepsi now.
we threw all caution to the wind when it comes to our diet. We said, you know what, we're just going to go and enjoy this week.
Yeah.
And until we get back home, when we get back home, we'll have to decompress, figure out what's what, and start back on any kind of a diet routine. And we'll get back to it. But right now, we're not going to sit here and be consumed with what we're eating, what we're not eating, what we're putting salt on or not salt on, as I pour the salt to it. But you know what's kind of crazy is, I'm not saying that it even needed salt, but have you realized that salt becomes kind of a habit forming? You just naturally, when you sit down, you grab the salt.
Depends on what it is, but it can be, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more of a, you are too. I like pepper, but there are
Yeah.
certain things that I like salt on. Mostly potatoes, but I tried these and these had some good seasoning on them already. But I think you also get used to not having it once you don't. So like at home, we barely put salt on anything. So I've kind of gotten used to not.
I love crispy bacon.
Me too. Oh, that would be a good question. Who eats their bacon softer? I like crispy, almost burnt. I like it to be that, like the microwavable bacon that you can buy that is like pre-cooked and super thin, the Subway sandwich bacon.
Yeah.
Like the ones that I keep at home that comes from Sam's and stuff like that. That's my favorite. Like crispy, like break it off, like crumble it up. Super big fan.
A lot of people say crispy.
I'm not gonna eat all that bacon, by the way.
Yes, you will.
I will
Yes,
not.
you will.
I
You'll
will
eat
not.
every bite.
I will not.
I'm gonna make
I'm way
you.
more interested in those beignets.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah. Okay, here's another question. If you're gonna eat jelly, what type of jelly do you eat? I prefer blackberry, but let's be honest, you can't get that everywhere. My second choice would be strawberry.
And then I don't eat jelly at all.
Lester will not eat any jelly. I've never had cherry jam. There's a lot of grape jelly people. My dad was a grape jelly person. He puts it on everything.
Does Stephanie make jelly?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I make jelly too.
So if you guys have not seen, Stephanie made a video, and I do believe that they lost their cat.
Yeah. That was really horrible.
I did not watch the video in its entirety, but I just was reading the comments mostly. And it seemed like she must have had the cat put down, just based on the comments. It was like because they kept saying
It
a
was a
decision.
choice, yeah.
A decision.
It was sad though. That cat has had, like, I joked with her a little bit last night. I was trying to be sensitive too. I said, because she was hurting over it. And I said it probably hurts the most because Casca had like 900 lives. And and Stephanie repeatedly saved her throughout that journey. And when it finally happens, It's devastating. It's absolutely devastating because you've watched them time and time again bounce back when they shouldn't have. So, just really heartbreaking for her.
I think that JMie going live or making a video whenever we're out. I'm not answering your question. JMie going live or making a video,
Haley?
or me going live and making a video is something that we don't even think about anymore. I mean, I guess JMie more than I do worries about is she wearing her makeup or whatever. All I usually do is grab a hat right quick. But it's not uncommon at all for us with the lifestyle that we live to be driving down the highway, me in my own world, and all of a sudden JMie goes, well, hey y'all, and I'm like,
I'd be like, babe, I didn't have my hat on.
I'll like real fast throw me a cap on, suck my gut in, stand up, set up straight. I'm not like slumping down just over here in the car. And then sometimes the same things happen. I'll be like, I'll just walk in with the camera going. It could be a live or whatever, and then what's beautiful about it is it's not that we're taking time away from each other. We do the same trips, the same walkabouts, the same getaways. And I'm just gonna say this, I can't count on one hand. I can't count on one hand and toes, which is 20, how many times you and I have gone off somewhere this year for a simple day trip. In the car, your car usually, be it to Lufkin to get out of the house for a while, or to a little bit further trip to Waco, or to the different places that we've gone to. So even though a lot of people may think that this is the only time that we've ever got a chance to do anything together, that's not true, guys. That's not true at all. 5 days has been a long time. We've never get out 5 days. Well,
It's probably been 4 to 5 years.
and then even when we do feed up, that's together. So what you really can't compare your relationship to ours, because when we do the horses, or when we're birthing a calf, like for example, there's a lot of bonding in all of that. And so I think that's what you live for, or moments that bond you, moments that you have to overcome something. So you really can't think of it as like, or like the comment said, Lester, put your camera away and enjoy JMie. I'm sitting right here with her. My legs touching her leg. My hand is on occasional touching her leg. And so
This morning we were having coffee in the Mini Pearl, and I asked him, I said, so it's your first, it's not first night, second night that we slept in the Mini Pearl, because we stayed at the hotel for my work conference.
yeah.
And I said, in his first trip of like, be gone, bring things with us, shuffle around each other. And I asked him about the opinion of the Mini Pearl, because y'all know I love it. Tell him what you said.
I said I wish we had got the one that had the full bed in the back instead of the two little half beds, because you get used to touching your partner, throughout the night, and that becomes like your pillow. That becomes as important as your blanket. It becomes as important. What's wrong?
Nothing.
That just make you quiver?
No, I just laughed. I laughed because you said it was like your pillow, and I thought you meant because you generally sometimes sling your whole body on top of me.
Well, so real fast, I'm gonna pause and hear this.
It wasn't negative. That's all I was saying.
You heard what I said, that I wish we had a full bed, or the full size all the way across, where we could sleep and I could touch you at night. And would you believe, now the other half of that, and don't sugarcoat it. Do not sugarcoat it.
I'm not saying
Do
it.
not sugarcoat
I'm not doing
it. She's gonna sugarcoat it So I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to paraphrase, but she's like, no, I'd rather keep the kind that we have now.
Tell them why.
Well, because she said she has a hard time getting up and down. If we were on one, she would disturb me, but she gets
I would
to
have
go
to climb over him.
pee
The other one,
throughout
I would
the
have
night.
to climb over him to be able to get to the bathroom. So it wasn't
And
anything romantic.
and I said, small sacrifice to pay for me. I'm fine with you climbing over me. But she rather just keep her little twin bed where she can get her little cocoon.
Oh, I am in my own little space.
And then I said to her, that's fine. I said, you're in here a lot more than I am. And I can
Good.
understand if you were by yourself, it'd feel weird to be in a full king-size bed.
It
But,
does fold down to a bed, but you have to,
a lot of work.
it's more work, and you have to literally crawl to the end to be able to get out. And I'll be like the most confessional person here. I'm 43, and if I have to wake up in the middle of the night to pee, I don't want obstacles. I'm not agile enough to make those obstacles happen. So putting my feet down on the floor and walking 2 steps to the bathroom turns out to be a win. But the other thing that we have found is that my body temperature is changing right now. And I have been genuinely cold this whole trip.
Oh my God. And I
And-
said, JMie, after all that we've been through, it might be your body temperature that's going to be the end of us, because I cannot handle how hot she wants. She's always cold. And I'm
Which
like,
is weird because I've been always hot for the last 4 months, and now I'm all of a sudden always cold. But Mr. Pellets was sweating last night as I had 3 covers on. So someone else's hormones are to blame, and I'm normal, is what I feel like.
did not hear you complaining this morning much, did I? Nope. Just saying, JMie, you were not complaining this morning about Mr. Pellet.
I'm just gonna eat my fingers over here.
We got the biggest laugh yesterday about the we had a laugh about the other channels that we get compared to and how different we are from Cog Hill. Cog Hill's our friend, but the lady said it was disgusting how I was counting mine and Jamie's underwear. That's nothing you'd ever see Jason do to Brooke. I says, JMie, you think Jason's ever counted Brooke's panties? No, I don't think I've ever seen Jason count Brooke's panties while he's washing clothes.
Yesterday was the first for that too.
But here's the thing. What a boring world would it be if we were all the same? You have
Yeah.
to take everybody for what they bring to you, what value they bring to you. And it's true. I don't think I'd ever catch Jason, my buddy Jason, who I love, on a video washing and then counting the number of pairs of panties that Brooke went through that week. I'm sorry. And then to admit to the world that she goes commando half the time. So I don't think Jason's ever told y'all that Brooke goes commando when she dresses in a nice dress. Well, I do. No, I don't. I tell you that she does.
I was like, you wear a dress and go commando? You know that clip is gonna be saved forever.
I know.
Good times.
You really. It's true.
Y'all, we're just regular people. We laugh and we share it with you. And some people like it, some people get it, and some people don't. Some people don't like it whenever I get short. Some people think that I treat Lester horribly. Some people think that he treats me horribly. Like, we're just who we are.
But I'm
Regular
not gay,
people.
Jamie. I'm not gay. Someone just said it.
Did you tell them about the lady who came up to you in the street singing your song?
I did not tell them. You tell them, please.
We were walking down the street.
We were down Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
We didn't video this part.
And a lady comes around the corner and goes, "Don't let your troubles fester. Watch Longhorn Lester," and her husband's just shaking his head behind him. And she had pink hair. Pink hair. And
She was a sweetheart, though.
yeah, they were very kind people. They were down for a wedding, knew we were in town, and they were just spending their last day walking like we were. And
Huh.
we ran into them. And
The truth, they went looking for us. They saw that we were in New Orleans, and they went looking for us. And that poor husband was having to follow her around as she's walking down every street,
Yeah.
every street corner, trying to find us. And she did. What was her name? Was it Sharon?
I don't remember.
Oh, I forgot
I'm
too.
so sorry. I just know that her husband was a retired veterinarian and told
Yeah.
us that we do a good job.
And he also said that he told his wife, "You're not getting horses. You're not getting horses," because he, as a vet, knows the difficulties, the expense,
Yeah.
and all of the work that to properly care for a horse requires. And I'll go ahead and say that. Now, there's a lot of folks who might disagree. I know Rick Gore, my friend Rick, up in Dallas, think like a horse. He doesn't agree that horses are expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, wait, how can you say that? Because if horses need farrier work and farriers come to you, they're that cost. And if horses need their teeth floated, dentist horses, there's not a lot of those around and they have to travel to you. And if horses find themselves needing all of the things that horses need, and to anyone who says they're not expensive, I don't think, I do not agree with that at all. I was really surprised of all of the brilliant things that I've heard Rick say. That was one that I think he should reconsider. I don't think that he meant that when he said the
Well,
horses.
maybe he doesn't have other animals to compare to, because that's what I was thinking of.
And so maybe you're just familiar
Yeah.
with having to buy alfalfa hay. You're familiar with having to buy grain. You're familiar to having to buy, because when you're buying a $30 bag of grain,
And he probably does some of his own farrier work, which a lot of people do.
and if you can do your own farrier work, if you can do your own stuff, maybe not. But I'll tell you what, they are expensive. They are our most expensive of all of the rescues. And I think that you guys would know this one. Number 2 in order, you're not going to believe it, but the number 2 most expensive of all of the rescues, does anyone want to guess which species of animal is the most expensive? And then you're going to be real shocked at number 3. Ostriches is number 2, and then number 3 is the cats. Don't say the dogs. The dogs are easy. It's the darn cats. Having that many cats, guys, they eat us. And I know that we spoil them. We do. We spoil them. We don't only keep out dry food, but we also give our cats wet food because we like to spoil them. But dogs and cats.
I will say, though, the dog part that you don't know about is the flea and tick prevention and the annual vaccine. So, like, if I were to look at them on an annual basis, they're pretty dang close to ostriches.
Maybe so.
So, like, if you're just talking about food, different story. But if you're talking about true care, they're pretty expensive.
Believe it or not, even though we have a lot of longhorn, they're relatively cheap. I go fill up the feed buggy.
Well,
And
if we didn't have land and good grass,
Yes.
it would be a different story.
Yes.
So, like, you have to, like, all of those things go into consideration of cost that may not be our cost, but is someone's cost. You know, like, yes, we bought the land, we pay a note on the land, but we don't lease the land on top of it. So,
Yeah.
like, there's other things that go into it, but
Yeah.
but there's not as many vet bills for longhorns. You know, you can have somebody come do hooves if you have an issue, but for the most part, you don't do hooves.
And then get this, we have, well, as of right now, they've been kind of divided, but before we had darn near 30 cows on that back pasture, and it took them 3 weeks to go through their rolls of hay. Horses go through 3 rolls in a week.
Yeah.
Horses, and they have 15 acres of pasture,
Yeah.
but horses get their grain, and we give them several cups a day. They have their green alfalfa hay, and they eat every bite of it.
Horses also have one stomach, and cows have four. So cows are ruminant animals, so their digestion is a lot slower and has a lot more production in it, and that's why they do eat a lot, but they don't function the same way that horses do. So horses, they eat hay for nutrition, but they also eat it to stabilize the acid in their stomach. So they eat kind of like small meals all day long instead of just one, or hopefully instead of one
Baby
meal.
muffins.
Yeah. You want to know who the cheapest animal is? The pigs.
Yeah. We just feed them the junk mail.
That's not true. The pigs eat the least though, and you would never believe that in a million years. They eat the least food. They're cheaper. They eat less than goats.
Yeah, donkeys are very cheap as well.
I was gonna say that.
Back to that muffin thing. Do you know that I've only had to buy myself one box of muffins? You may have bought some? Mm-hmm. Most of the muffins that you see are things that people gift us. Most. Now, so I remember I was at Tractor Supply, and we didn't have any. We hadn't had any in a while, and I went ahead and bought a box, a white container, and they're expensive.
Yeah.
And so I'm not asking you guys to send muffins, but I do know that if we did not have people who sent them, they would not get near the muffins that they get. Okay. So Jamie's bought a few. I bought one.
The chickens are. I forgot about chickens. Chickens are right there with pigs too. They're very inexpensive.
Yeah.
Especially ours because we let them free range.
Yeah, the free range means a lot. In saying so, we have a big project we're going to do next week that we're excited about. I don't know if you want to talk about it or just going to wait.
No.
Okay, I won't say anything. And then I want it to be known that I have not announced the name of where we're at, but there are people who are watching who know, and I'm so sorry, because Jamie's actually making a video of this entire event.
It's okay.
I wasn't going to do a video. I was going to go live of us eating and talking to you all for like a coffee club, kind of a sit down. So, yeah, don't act like you've seen the whole place because you haven't. There's going to be a whole lot that Jamie's going to make in a video.
Okay, I'm going to make a trip of this day, or a video of this day. So
Yeah.
It won't just be about this place. And we won't be going live at every place. So
No.
it was delicious though.
Oh, it was so good.
I have to be honest with you, this was probably one of my most favorite meals so far.
I will not announce the official vote on the gumbo, but you have to remember I've had 6 places on the road and 1 back home that I love. That makes 7 different places total that will be a part of my gumbo rating and how I'm going to break it all down. And then the funniest thing happened yesterday. I got an email late last night from Miss Megan, and she goes, would she like it if she made me a video, or would I like it if she made me a gumbo video only of the different gumbos and the breakdown from the best to
How
the worst?
funny.
Isn't she something to volunteer her time to do something like that? I said, okay. I said, I would love that. That would be so hilarious. Just a video only of the gumbo experience.
Somebody says, break it down, Red Rapper. Let me tell you what almost happened to us in New Orleans. We walked into this little tiny shop that was long, skinny, and right inside they had a full-blown red
Yeah.
velour
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah, if
Not
we-
a tracksuit, like a suit.
No, if we ever plan to come to New Orleans for like Mardi Gras, I will have to swing by that place and buy that outfit. That would look fantastic on me. I think so. Well, I have no hat now, Jamie. I gave away my hat, gosh darn it.
Practically naked.
I'll have to go to the RV and get my original hat.
Yeah.
But I'm going to really miss that one.
I know.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why you did it either.
I don't know why I did that. I can't. Well, we happened to swing back by the French Market today.
I don't know. Y'all, thanks so much for joining us for breakfast, coffeeless coffee. We are going to go explore this place a little bit, and our entire day has no plans but plans. And I'm excited to be able to share that with you as we go. That's better.
I'm not going to do that. I will not walk around that way. No, but just take with you the thing that the sweet gentleman said. Was his name Chris?
Mm-hmm.
And Chris reminded us all that love
It's a choice.
is a choice. And we have to remind each other of that, guys. So you don't have to make the moderators or Lester out to be the bad guy. But if we could always, in the comments, remind each other in a kind way, in a loving way, that love is a choice and to be here is a choice. We don't mean to shove videos down your throat.
Oh my gosh, I have to make a call out.
Okay.
I have a Jackery video today, and there's one more coming out on Sunday, and I promise I will stop talking about Jackery and generators. This is it. For the rest of the year, you will not hear me say anything else about both of those products again. I had to get them out. I committed to it before I knew how crunched in time and everything, so I know you're sick of hearing about it. I know it. I'm sorry. I tried to be creative. The one on Sunday is super duper cute, but...
Was I involved in that one?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good
but
one.
I'm sorry. All I'm going to say is I'm sorry. You'll see always, 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 I will put out an additional video or go live and show you more, but I was paid to do it. It's not a secret. And
hey, she works hard for her money. So hard, honey. She works hard for her money. So you better treat her right. Dun dun.
anyway,
Dun,
I just
dun,
needed to
dun,
apologize.
dun.
and
She
say
works
it.
hard for her money. Bum, bum, bum. So
I have other
hard,
products,
honey,
is all I'm
honey.
saying. There's other
Bum,
products
bum,
coming
bum.
for the rest of the month that are really super cool, but I'm
That actually hurts. Have you done that in a long time?
no.
Make your neck go side to side.
You want to know what's crazy? I woke up sore this morning from yesterday's
Massage. The massage made me sore too. I'm
Yeah.
like, why's my neck hurt when
I
I'm
told you
doing
that
that?
girl
I'm like,
kicked my butt yesterday.
why's my neck hurting? I always do that. Why's my neck hurting? She made me sore too. Different girl, same sore. So yes, love is a choice. And for those who don't need this additional loving, well, you can go find it somewhere else. But JMie and I showed up for those that do. All right. And then I'll say, piggyback off of JMie's Jackery, and I just want to explain why. We've never asked you to buy a product that we make a commercial for, but it does help us pay a few bills, guys. And what we do, I don't mean I'm talking about animal-related expenses, can sometimes get pretty overwhelming. We're not buying lake houses and beach houses, and we're not doing world tours and traveling and flying and jet setting off into, we're not buying multi-million-dollar homes. We take care of animals, and animals sometimes require money. We try not to do fundraisers every time you turn around. We never try to crowdfund. That means like we don't keep doing GoFundMes every week. We're not trying to name a barn after the highest donor and all of those kinds of things. So, but allow us to work. Allow us to work, and work for us is making videos and on occasion put a commercial out that we're being paid to put out. But we just remind you that you don't have to buy it just because we make a commercial, but you should watch it.
JMie, do you miss Ringo? Some of him. Not his recent activities, but I miss him. All right, we're out of here. We're going to explore. We're not going to hang out with y'all day today. I'm so sorry.
Well, we've been off for a while. That's
I know.
my hour. All right, thank you guys for watching. We love you, and we will see you guys on the next video. Chef kisses.